Are we live?
Let me just check the mic keys. Yes. Yes, we are.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome back to a new episode of Dungeons and Dragons. It has been a while.
Too long.
Too long. But we're here. I hope we can keep up another 2-week schedule again. We'll see. Lives get in the way. No, I'm already getting head shakes already.
We're going to be in Suffolk in 2 weeks' time.
Oh, well, that's nice. Hope you have some nice Suffolk cider over there at least.
Admiral's Brewery, buddy.
Oh, well, yeah, true. Fine, fair. Anyway, 3 weeks should be the next one as long as nothing else comes up along the way.
As long as nothing else goes wrong.
Yeah, in-game, out-of-game, everywhere. In any case, because of that, we should just do a quick catch-up on the story so far from the very beginning to now, because I think every player around this table has pretty much forgotten what's happened. So, in the future of our world, we see the ancient past of magic, myths, and folklores come back to life, taking back the life of science and technology. The gods walk among us. We are setting this campaign in the land of the UK currently, and it is seeing a civil war is where we begin our tale. Now, the party are brought together by unfortunate circumstances, by the death of their friend Mercutio. Mercutio, though, wasn't a normal man. He brought them to the Archfell, a mysterious world filled with the stories of every being that had ever lived. There, he set them on the task of finding out who killed Duke Francis, signing a pact with the Archfell. The party are now bounded by the will of Mercutio. Then they moved on to Norwich, the capital of the Republic, meeting Prince Benedict of the monarchy along the way, and his unwanted companion Henrik, who has a personal interest in a couple of the companions of the team. In Norwich, the team joined the games, a competition to promote peace between the factions. During these games, they met with the Crows, a notorious thieves guild, to gather information regarding the Duke, where they discovered the manservant of the Duke, and information that one of the council members had stolen the Duke's key, a key with vital monarchy documents in a chest opened. That was bad grammar. They agreed with the prince to investigate together after the games. And after the games, they were going to...
Going to.
Ah, man. You can tell I only woke up like an hour ago from that. They went and carried on competing in the games. As you saw, we had some winners. Kit, the unbelievably winning the running race. We had Vance winning the fist fighting competition. And we had a dueling competition, which led to a bit of
Shit show.
Yes!
Absolute shit show, in fact. Morgan.
Friends fighting can often be tough, as you know each other's weaknesses. When it comes to a duel event within the competition, Morgan wanted to win. And as her opponent was Amanita, it was a battle between two friends. But sometimes the win isn't worth it. Despite knowing how much Amanita said not to use the remove curse spell, Morgan used it anyway, causing the control Lord Blackwater had on Amanita to come to the front, unleashing an undead force onto the stadium, hundreds dying in an instant from the Banshee's wail. The team got together to repel the undead creatures. In the aftermath, they were surrounded by guards, and that's where we left it. Does that all sound familiar?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yep.
Unfortunately so.
And
Amanita is just down on her knees, hands behind her back, ready to just whatever happens.
Morgan's unconscious on the floor.
Yeah, so what's the status of each of our party members right now?
I am on 1 HP because we remembered after last time that I had actually only had 1 HP left and managed to somehow get through that battle without being hit, which is why I also didn't get involved. I also currently look like the prince.
Although, given that we all leveled up, we're adding our level up hit points to our current.
Yeah, you should have your level up hit points.
Yeah.
matched that
Okay.
well.
In
So
that
you're probably
case-
on something like 6, 8, 9 health
Okay, cool,
points now.
cool.
Yes, we did level up last session. It's been a very long time. Have you done your leveling up? No, but I will do that right now. As you can see, we're also very, very organised and professional.
We are so professional. What are you talking about? I'm just counting through all of my ridiculous number of spells.
I'm now just
So while you just recollect your characters, I'll just go over the scene. The stadium itself, where you are, you see 20, 30, 40 guards are just pouring into the city, surrounding you on all fronts.
Oh yeah, because I'm assuming the massacre is still there as well.
Yeah, as you can see in the stadium itself, you see bodies scattered everywhere. And it's weird because the bodies themselves, they have like a weird purple energy just kind of floating from their bodies currently. As if the essence of the dead spirits are still attached to these bodies. As the guards are surrounding you, you do see a figure, quite a tall, thin figure. You've seen him before sitting in the VIP box. You know him as the Sparrow. Now, for those who have been to the Republic before, you know he's in charge of the magic, essentially, in the city. He runs all the universities. He looks quite gender neutral in appearance, but he is male. He's bald with a tattoo across the top of his forehead in an archaic symbol, wearing blue robes, and he is carrying a staff as he slowly starts making his way towards you. The guards are kind of gathering you all together as a group, kind of pressing you in as they're surrounding you. You are in the VIP box. That's where we left you.
Yes.
Now, some guards are up there. They are also surrounding you right now,
Yes.
and their spears are out towards you. One does say directly, "Hold out your hands." And another one brings out some manacles.
Okay, I comply.
Okay, so they do chain you up,
Yeah.
and as they chain you up, they start pulling you. And you get the feeling they're bringing you down to where the others
Okay,
are.
cool.
So we'll get back to you when you rejoin the group.
Thank you.
The Sparrow comes forward to you, looks at you all, obviously dead-eye looking at you. He does cast you feel a hand movement, and he does heal you, by the way. We're just going to give you 4 hit points. I'm not going to roll for it.
Okay.
Conscious, that is all he's giving
So
you.
you are now conscious.
Get up. Slowly.
A lot has happened. And we need to investigate what is going on. Take them. I hope you will all comply, as you
Oh,
understand.
no resistance, none.
If you do not comply, we will kill you here and then.
Why are you arresting us though? We tried to help.
Until we know the situation, as far as I am concerned, you are associated with this individual.
Well,
And
yeah,
it
lock
points
that
at
one in a
Amanita.
cage. Jesus Christ!
I would request that the people that need to be taken in are myself, Morgan here, and I gesture to Morgan
No.
with my head, because my hands are behind my back, ready to be chained up.
Not to the agreement.
And if you can get him Henrik from the monarchy. Everyone else here was trying to resolve the issue caused by the 3 of us.
You see a brief moment when you say Henrik, a confused look on his face, like I see no relevance to that.
I will promise you can have anybody come to me, Zone of Truth, any spells you require, I will not tell you a lie. I will tell you my full story if I have to.
Roll a persuasion check.
Ooh,
At
it's gonna be bad.
disadvantage, though.
I get a -1 already.
I don't care.
The
Yeah,
DM chose to be
nobody's
evil
buying
today,
yours.
I see.
DM woke up an hour ago. He's grumpy.
That's an unnatural 1.
An unnatural one.
Yeah,
Lovely.
people are like, yeah, you shut up.
alright, it's not a
Shut
0.
the hell up.
Word.
If your friends are innocent, we will quickly let them go. Take them, and the guards start coming forward with manacles for all of you.
So they have some dinky ones.
They have some very
They have some
dinky.
dinky
You see some big ones, and you're like, these are never going to fit me. But as soon as they put them on you, they shrink.
Oh.
Think they're not going to be magical? Of course they're going to be magical. Half this team is magical.
Yeah.
And so they start take them to the castle. So they start going to Norwich Castle. For anyone who's ever been to Norwich, it's an old Norman castle, which has been adapted over the ages for this modern period with magic, and has got turrets on it with kind of like Tesla coils on the turrets,
Okay.
which every so often you see like lightning hit these
Like
turrets.
Tesla coils.
Obviously, they go into the castle. They bring you down into the dungeons, and you see the jail cells. You are each put into a separate jail cell. However, they are open jails, so they're just bars, so you can all see and talk to each other.
I just
And
sit down.
The sparrow just goes, "We will leave you here for now, and we will be back after we've discussed and investigated a little bit forward, and then we will come to you for questioning."
Yeah.
He leaves, and now you are alone in the dungeons.
Okay, I think we should just wait for Amanita to come back.
Yes.
Her being a
absolutely.
fairly integral part to
Yeah.
this plot point.
How long has it taken us to get to the castle?
Probably from there, we're talking probably a good 20 minutes.
So
Okay.
we're all in.
Tracing through the streets, and to be fair, even when you're tracing through the streets, some of the general public just sees loads of people died,
Yeah.
and you're getting carted away. You're getting probably tomatoes thrown at you.
I still look
Insults.
like the prince right now, though.
Actually, funny enough, you look like the prince when the manacles go onto your arms.
Yeah.
You
Oh!
change.
Yeah, probably nullified a lot of
Yeah.
magic.
Guys,
So you know these manacles are anti-magic.
god damn it.
So we're all put in separate cells. How many cells are there in total? There?
In here, probably about 10.
Any other?
No,
prisoners
it's
around?
empty.
It's empty. Yeah. Morgan just sits in the back and just looks forward as if waiting just for her turn to be
So,
assumingly summoned, get called out one by one, have a conversation, is what she's thinking. So she just sit there waiting. Oh, that smells good.
At this precise moment in time, you are alone.
okay.
I
So
assume
what's
this.
happened is we've brought to the dungeon and we're all in separate cells. Okay. I don't know.
So, what are you going to do?
Freya is going to turn to Amanita and to say, "What the fuck was that?"
I also stick my head up to the bars and go, I second that!
You remember me saying about the one who used to control me?
Yes.
And do you remember me telling you that the control had been broken and that the use of remove curse, and I direct this entirely with a lot of venom towards Morgan, seemed to be painful and potentially bringing that back. And I asked that not happen again.
Yeah.
Well, guess what Morgan tried as her first move during that last combat?
Oh no, we got
In
that
a friendly
bit.
match. I
Yeah,
hope you
exactly.
understand.
Friendly match. Look how many people died from that.
You understand I had no control over my actions.
You could have told us about it.
I didn't know that was going to happen. I had no idea. Also, as a player, I had no idea. Oh my god! Last session was so fucking stressful.
There was nothing you could do about it.
I did not know any of this was coming. But also,
I do severely
I want you to know that
apologise
as Amanita's talking, she is beginning to tear up and, like, break down. Like, as she's talking, she starts to trail off and just sort of collapses into the corner and just sort of tries to hide away as much as she can. And
I wipe some of the tomato off my face and throw it at you.
not even a reaction.
I'm still munching on one of the tomatoes.
Yeah, you took it as free food. You thought it was a celebration in some kind of way.
Walking along with
Mouth
my
open.
I was waving to people.
Yeah, I like to imagine that we've all been manacled together, and every time you just go, "Hey!" Freya goes, "Yeet!"
Yeah.
Remember, you have actually got deflect missiles. You could genuinely catch and throw tomatoes back.
That's a good point.
It's not even magical. You can just do that with these cuffs on, I'd imagine.
So
Listen, hang on,
now,
what are we waiting for right now?
You're waiting for them to come back.
Yeah. They've gone, the guards and things have gone to discuss. Well, they've put us all in separate cells. Assuming you so we can't do anything.
What can I see? What's the space
We're
look like?
underground, right?
You're in the dungeons essentially,
Yeah.
so you are in the underkeep of the castle. Everything is stone walls, except obviously your barred cages.
Yeah.
And it's like a long corridor,
Cool.
essentially. And you've
No
got
windows then.
no windows. This is a nearly pitch black place, but there are some gentle, kind of like a magic torch lights that are putting a low light across everything.
Are we still cuffed?
Yes.
I like how you very carefully had to think about that answer.
Yes.
You're like, I'm not letting you pull shenanigans.
Shenanigans can still happen. But
With the anti-magic cuffs, am I still feel? As soon as they went on, did I feel any kind of relief from any control?
the strange thing is, when they did go on, you felt because you can still feel his presence.
Yes, I'm aware.
Even to this point, you can still feel his presence. But as soon as you put it on, it did dull it. He's still there, but it's like an itch now on the back of your head.
I guess that's like the same kind of case with me and my sword. Like, I can't summon it, but I can still feel the connection.
Yeah, you can feel the connection, but if you try and do it, it's just not there.
Yeah.
Any other discussion, or just gonna all sit there in silence?
Morgan sitting there in silence to try and take a short rest.
How wide of a gap was there between the bars?
I was thinking the same thing as you.
That's a very good point.
Cartoon physics.
Yeah.
2.5 foot halfling.
That's a very good point. It would be they
I
are.
imagine like up to knee height it's got like chicken wire or something.
Or they just specifically stuck you in a cat box.
We've
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a dog
Yeah.
crate. I'm a dog crate as well.
They've had it happen before. They're like, no, never again.
It's like, oh yeah, always an issue. Halflings,
Fucking halflings, man.
gnomes, Jesus, every time.
How sturdy is the
Heaven
stuff?
forbid we try and fucking arrest a goblin again. Jesus.
Today, do you want to do
Could you pass my phone?
a strength check?
Yeah, I want to test. I want to test how strong the cuffs are.
Go on, strength check then.
Let me know it on my character sheet.
In terms of the bars, for yourself, if you really, really pushed it, you think you could maybe squeeze through the bars. But you really, it's not going to be, it's a tight fit, let's put it that way. You may end up just getting stuck halfway in between and it will be an odd situation when the guard comes in.
Or you get everything else through
That's just
except
a
your
9.
head.
that was a 9 on the strength.
Yeah, man, that's sturdy. Like, you're like, whew, this is like the finest equipment ever.
Has anyone got any fabric on them?
Any fabric? I mean,
No.
I'm
Obviously,
wearing
all
clothes.
your general equipment has been taken off of you. You are currently wearing your clothes, so you
I
can
swear to
say...
God, you're about to piss on the clothes, aren't you, and try and bend the bars?
I'm scared.
We'll
Yeah,
say
I'm like,
general
no.
time. We'll give you all a short rest if you need to roll for hit points or anything like that. Short rest, you all have hit
How do
die
you
that you can roll
navigate
to
to
get
like
some
skills
health
and
back.
stuff?
Oh, okay.
It'll be on your character sheet, hit die.
Right.
It'll say how many you have.
Yeah.
I actually took
Yeah.
no damage in the last game.
Oh yeah.
Throughout all those battles, I took.
Well,
no
you were
da-
so on the outskirts trying to get closer the whole
It
time.
wasn't just that one. We had the one with Freya as well, and the one with the guy, the fairy. I thought.
You took damage though during those fights, but you got healed up, didn't you? The clerics healed you up at the end.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just making sure we're all level 6 now, aren't we?
So you
Oh,
can
yes.
dice 5d8, so you
Okay,
can
yeah,
roll
then I have
d8s,
leveled up.
and you can roll up to 5, so that's up to you how many you roll.
Up to 6, because we're level 6 now.
Oh yeah, you're level
Yeah.
6 now, so yeah.
Ah, yes.
I hope so, because I just rolled 6.
Getting it all back, right?
Still 2 away from max.
That's maybe 10.
I got 4.
Scary music, scary music, scary music, scary music.
So you all get your short rests. I assume you're not having any further discussion amongst each other right now. You all seem a bit depressed and quite quiet.
I'm, but just because being quiet, I'm just listening out for maybe any muffled conversation from the guards we might be
Roll a
able to hear,
perception check.
or them like footsteps like on their way back or something.
I've also got increased vision in the dark. Is there anything else specifically that I could see that is useful?
It's a pretty empty cells.
12.
I mean, even into the corridor and like, as far as I can see.
Yeah, roll a perception check now.
12. Just like
You
this
can hear some very faint, muffled voices.
but can't make anything
There's a
out.
pretty heavy door in a stone wall, so it's not much sound really is travelling down.
Yeah. I'm not able to make out like individual muffles, like to try and
No,
count how many people.
Not on that roll.
No.
Not on that roll.
What you will hear is just a very low sobbing coming from a cell nearby.
Yeah.
I also flicked tomato at Morgan.
Doesn't flinch.
So with an
Accept it.
18, you can't see anything in the cells now. You can
Yeah.
see this is a basic dungeon cell to
Yeah.
throw you in whilst they investigate. This isn't
Yeah.
probably the actual prison dungeon or
Okay.
anything like that. This is a quick hold, find out what's going on, and then stuff may happen afterwards. In terms of the door, you can see the teeniest bit of proper torchlight coming from underneath. But you can't really discern much more than that. It's
Okay.
thick.
Is that the door at the end of the corridor?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any chance I'm strong enough to snap my handcuffs?
Roll a strength check.
Oh, could I borrow some of these dice? Thank you.
There's loads in front of you.
Is that, can I borrow these ones? Right.
D20.
Yeah, don't roll a d12.
Let me put my finger in between us so you
I
can
don't
use
like
it.
d12.
You rolled 12 though on it, so
Am I adding strength?
Yes,
12?
as in the +5.
Yeah, 7 plus 5, 12.
Okay, 12. You do pull of him, and you do feel a little tug, but nowhere near what you need. You're really
nowhere near.
strong.
Okay.
Probably
You're going
Damn
to
it.
They're
break
probably-
his cuffs
yeah.
after 200 more
Yeah.
people have just
I mean-
died in a stadium.
And the fact that like they use cuffs to
Question
train
is,
our magic. Yours is
Yeah.
probably
it's not something I
enhanced
would
to
do
be stronger.
because my character is a husk of a human right now. But as it's not technically a magic effect, would my spider climb still be active? Because it's a racial thing.
It's a racial thing, it's not magic, I guess.
So technically, I could be sitting on the ceiling weeping if I really wanted.
Yes, you could. In theory, you could.
I'm not. I'm just letting you know that that's an option.
So what you start to hear now, that muffled voices start getting louder and louder. The sound of people walking towards the door. With the door suddenly opening and light just casting in. And it does burn your eyes a little bit just because of the contrast of light. You see the sparrow once again walks in. And you see another individual who you have all recognised from a distance and talked about. The canary is also there. Quite an average looking man. Nothing really stand outish about him. He would easily blend within a crowd, should we say. Blue eyes, and he's wearing a green and yellow kind of tunic combo. Yeah, it's pretty garish. It's really,
Sounds
yeah, it's really garish. As they come, and they stand in the middle of the dungeons, and they don't say much at first. They're just looking amongst you.
I stand up from my position, like kind of like how like mercenaries and soldiers would just be standing there waiting, like at attention, like just waiting.
And the sparrow turns to the canary, who nods at him. And the canary goes, "Well, this is an interesting turn of events, isn't it? 236 people died today."
Inside voice. I was going to say, is that it? I thought it was more than that. I thought we were in the thousands. That's nice.
Now, discussing with my mystical friend here, he says, "You," and he points at Amanita, "are an interesting individual. And actually, it is you that has caused all this. Now, I'm someone who likes to hear both sides of the story. So, I will give you your chance to explain yourselves right now. Because from our eyes, it all stems from yourself."
Do you have any casters on hand to be able to provide assurance that I'm going to tell you the truth?
He looks at the sparrow, who nods. And he looks at you and just goes, "Do you accept?"
Without a doubt.
any casts Zone of Truth?
I willingly fail.
Okay.
What about the rest of these guys?
Ah.
Is
We will
anyone
be-
trying to resist the Zone of Truth?
No.
No.
What do people know if you try and resist?
I mean, the zone, I'm
They-
assuming, knows.
Those who are under the spell are aware of the spell.
Yeah, but would the caster know if...
If they
Yeah, the
fail?
caster is also aware if people succeed or fail.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to resist.
Yeah, I want to try and resist it.
Okay, go for it. I can't even remember what it is now, is it?
It's like
It's,
wisdom or
Probably wisdom.
Oh!
In the court of law, there is no reason why you
Yeah.
can't have it. You can resist it. It's not. It may make them think differently of you, so
Okay.
you might be holding back something, but that doesn't mean necessarily you're not telling the truth. If you get my meaning.
Yeah, it's like refusing
He's
to take
just-
a lie detector.
he's
I
just
just feel
Yeah.
like it's a pride thing.
It's gonna take
It's a pride thing. Yeah.
anything you say
Like,
with a grain of salt.
This is charisma.
Oh. Not what I
Kind of
expected.
+2 on charisma. Never knew that.
I've actually got a
It's your
spell here prepared,
intimidation,
so I
my
could have.
friend. That's where you do intimidation from.
It's fine, I would have definitely failed a charisma saving throw.
What is that?
No, the wrong mind just out of interest.
No, I failed.
What did you roll?
Just
It
trust me.
wasn't even on the table. I say that
Was
wasn't
it
on the
in that
table. You
one?
need to roll it again.
So,
Of course it was.
what
I
you
always
do,
roll low.
you try so hard to resist, it looks like you're taking a shit.
Do I just let out one of those squeakers? That go
Yeah,
I instinctively, even with the handcuffs on, go to start casting prestidigitation and realise I can't.
yeah. And, like, the canary starts laughing. It's like, nice try, nice try. Anyone else resisting?
No.
You're all accepting the spell.
Yeah.
Interesting. Sparrow nods at Canary. Ah, very well. Besides the one attempt, shall we say, which was pretty down obvious. Go on then. Speak.
I've got my face like pressed right up against the bar. Like a lot of
Tell me
fire
like
just poking
you're both
through.
just on the other side.
Since maybe a year after the incident, I forget the name we use for it in this. Cataclysm.
Yeah.
I want to say calamity, but that's definitely critical role.
Yeah, that is critical role, yeah.
I was like, don't say it. For about a year after the cataclysm, was unfortunately afflicted by a savage curse placed upon me by a individual of high standing within another faction from this country, and I spent
From the
a
Republic.
No. There was a reason I asked you to bring in someone specific when you took me in custody.
Yes, you mentioned Henrik.
It is, I also under this spell, as you know, I can't lie. I wish to not say it too loudly. Regardless, I suffered for a number of years under this creature's thrall. He forced me to do things and horrible, horrible things to others. I was essentially just a beast working for him, and until one day I broke free, and I thought that connection was forever severed until a few days ago when someone I know tried to cast remove curse on me to try and help me out. Unfortunately, it backfired. It hurt quite a lot, and I seemed to almost... He gained some semblance of control back over me. Not major, but enough that I had asked my travelling companion to never do that again. We came up against one another in the sweepstakes in this fighting competition. We're here to take part and also to hopefully investigate the one of the recent deaths in the area for a friend of ours. And I thought it was going to be a friendly competition. I was in it to hopefully fight against Henrik in the finals, but that remove curse was used one more time on me, and something in me got taken over and I lost control. It was horrific, and I I can't even begin to apologise for what I did. But I hope that I will not be the only one that has to pay for this. I hope the one who controlled me and those who work for him are also considered to be implicated.
The canary, he kind of stretches and goes, conspiracies. Oh, don't you just love them?
But you know that every word I've spoken here is truth.
Yes, or truth as you know it.
This is true.
Questions. Sparrow just hold up his hand and goes, looks at you, Amanita, and goes, I know what you are. I knew it as soon as you stepped into that arena.
And you should also know that I try my best to repress that side of me.
We all know that she's a zombie, though.
She's not a zombie. She's told us what she is.
Yeah,
saw
Freya
her
wasn't in the
sit
room
up
at that time.
At one time.
Yeah, I'm saying that
we
out
knew this
loud.
conversation.
Yeah, you're all in the
Yeah.
same room. You're on the same room. And even the sparrow, there's a slight eyebrow raise. Not a zombie.
Freya's like completely sincere, by the
Yeah.
way. Like,
When I first saw you, I was tempted to incinerate you there and then. As you could
There was a
probably
flinch as you
understand.
say it. There's a flinch as it said.
However, the thing that stopped me was the symbol on your chest.
And it is through Aran that I received reprieve and was able to do good for many years after breaking free of this creature's control.
And does your church vouch for you? Vouch for you?
I should hope so, but given the recent events, I cannot say for certain. After all, I cannot lie. If you need someone, ask them for Mori. Mori should be able to speak for me, I hope. They were the one that inducted me and trained me in the faith.
And the canary speaks again. You say you were investigating a murder. Who?
Oh, there's only been one big one recently.
Well, this is a city. People get murdered every other day. But a big one.
Enough to bring us disparate travellers together.
Interesting. So we're talking about the Duke. And who is your friend? Who you're
Can I just roll a check to see how much I trust saying the name?
I don't know if that would be.
That's not really roll, that's your
It'd
own.
be insight, surely.
I
to
mean,
see if
you
I
can
trust-
insight for the canary what you...
Yeah, how much I trust the canary with that knowledge.
Yeah.
That's what I was sort of meaning. Insight should be good for me. That was a 21. And that was with a 30.
You get... It's not that you distrust him, and it's not that you trust him, but you can tell this man is a pure politician. He will play...
The worst
Yeah, I
kind of
know.
person.
He will play both sides in order to move forward. You get that kind of impression on what he is. But you also know that the canary was involved, at least, in organising the Duke's festivities
Yes.
and hunting whilst he was
Yes.
here. So it is a dangerous field to talk about.
Yeah.
In your own mind, probably it would be a dangerous conversation. It might not, but
It was
Did he wish to remain anonymous or not?
whichever.
Mercutio in this.
He didn't say.
No.
So I couldn't say a
Yeah.
party that wishes to remain anonymous because that wouldn't be truthful.
no.
That would be going against the spell.
He just told you to go investigate it. That's all.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
show says.
Well, you
really.
could say I'm not comfortable saying the name because that is true.
You can also talk around the truth. You don't have to just tell the truth.
Yeah.
You can also just not speak.
A friend of ours, but they're dead now.
I was actually thinking it was the dying request of a friend to each of us.
Death seems to follow you lot around, doesn't it?
Well, in my line of work, it's sort of what I do.
Yes. And you.
Never mind. Just like a little bit closer to the bars, I guess.
So if you knew that there would be repercussions to use such a thing, why?
Yeah, why?
Dickhead.
Let that go.
I remember that one. I like that.
Because the repercussions I knew of were not ones I thought would lead to this drastic of circumstances. In a battle that's one-on-one, as far as I know, anything goes as long as it's not breaking any of the rules. My spell was not aiming to break any rules, not to lead to anyone's deaths, only leading for the sake of one-on-one combat, victory. I knew it would harm my ally, yes, but also there's nothing more than that. I knew the how do I even say this? The person who had cursed them, I guess, would be aware of this, as they were aware before. But as the fact is, that only happened within, 12 hours since the last casting? No more information, I'm sure, would have been gained by them.
So let me get this straight. Your companion, or I'm going to assume friend,
Companion.
tells you under no circumstances to do something. Like, legit. No, this is going to be a really bad thing if you do it. And you did it anyway.
Yes.
Within 12 hours. There wasn't even like a, oh, I forgot, it was like a year ago. Like,
It was last night.
yeah.
Yes.
Dick head.
How trusting would you be to an opponent to not do something?
Well, there's a difference between being in a fight to the death and like a friendly competition that's all based around having peace around the factions. And now because of your actions, that peace is very fragile right now. That not only does the repercussion of the 236 people just died now, we may go to war with the monarchy. Have you thought about that? In a friendly competition, you decide to just do something like that. I just think it's a bit outrageous, personally. And I'm a politician. I screw people over all the time.
I take it you're also in the zone of truth. Oh, that one just slipped out.
Well, no, that was just generally me speaking. I'm quite happy to say that.
Insight.
It's fucking beautiful.
Yes.
I think you need to re-look at your own morals, and that's coming from me.
Fair.
And this being entity that has control over you. Now, you didn't say the name.
Blackwater.
There is a slight twinge in his eye. I know the name. Monarchy. Oh, this is so complicated.
Believe me, I bear no ill will towards the monarchy, and the prince has proven himself to be a true, just, and, as far as I can tell, good person.
You know the prince?
We met him on his way in, and he seems honest and just, as far as I can tell, whereas his companions, and I cannot speak for. Although, judging by what he seems to think of them, he also is wary.
There is a question here. There is reports that, in the moment, the Banshee was aiming for the prince himself.
The Blackwater in my head was telling me to aim for the prince, so it seems to be, at the very least, an attempt within, a coup within the monarchy itself, potentially.
Because if the prince died here, that would definitely mean war.
And a creature who deals in blood would definitely do well out of battle.
Man, this is getting more complicated as it goes. That's the Duke, then the Prince.
He is okay, I assume.
Yes, he's fine, I'm going to go talk
Thank
to
the
him in
gods.
a little bit, actually, because this now involves him. And as much as some would say in the Republic war would be good against the monarchy, I'm not one of them, personally.
War is only ever good for those who profit.
Exactly. So I would prefer to prevent that. But some people have made that very difficult now. Maybe we should go talk to him. Unless there's anything else you feel like you need to divulge to us.
I just wonder, why would a creature, obviously of so much bloodshed, but also who works in the shadows so closely to them, would take a risk of a gamble like this, even though, yes, I had given them the chance. But now this has brought them to light. You are now aware of them.
The sparrow
Other people are aware of them.
actually speaks. Well, it's hard to, as much as you are all in the zone of truth right now, that does not mean anything in hindsight to actual connection. This is what this individual believes is the case. Now you are accusing Henrik to be involved. Blackwater is a name thrown out. As much as you are in the zone of truth saying things, that's a lot of suspicion to go on still. And conspiracy of it is just absurd to what's actually happened in the stadium. At the end of the day, people died because of this. Now, what we do going forward is another question. I assume innocence on your companions here, gesturing to these three.
They stepped in to try and stop after everything went to the hells.
I slapped her in the face.
If it wasn't for the halfling, I fear I would have remained under his thrall for longer. She truly helped me break out of it.
If you let me out, I'll do it again.
And I know for a fact that our Tabaxi companion Kit went to the aid of the prince in the box and took his place as a target of rage.
Yes.
And I could have died.
I'm sorry, I don't remember you doing much.
Actually, I try to help people.
No,
but
He
I
was
was-
scared of me most of the
I remember
fight.
him trying to get people out
I
of the
was
stadium.
Yeah, you were
trying
like
to- he was
sidestepping
trying to help
along the
people,
back,
but
trying to
the
get
problem
closer to
is,
people.
I
he was
wouldn't have
so
noticed
far
that
away
either.
from
though.
him.
I wouldn't have noticed that either, though, because
was
you were
spending-
scared of me the entire time.
He was spending the whole time trying to run to people but couldn't get
Get them
closer,
out.
yeah. So, you do realise, I will say this out now, because somebody here has an addiction, you do not have any cigarettes.
Oh, I know. Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah? Just so you're aware.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
Okay. The canary goes, well, we will release you free in a little bit, but we'll keep you here for now, because I'm going to meet up with the prince, and we're going to have a discussion what we're doing going forward.
What's the time right now?
In real life or now?
Now. I've got, yeah.
In the
Yeah,
game.
in the game, What's the time?
So the duel was later on
Yeah.
in the day, so we're hitting the evening time now, so we're going about 6 or 7 o'clock, around about that
so-
time. You're not 100% sure what time it is, because you
Yeah.
are in a...
No windows.
What? I mean, like...
Dark.
Can I ask the sparrow and go, look, I'm probably not looking at a watch.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my wrist. Stand
Looking
up.
out the
Yeah.
window, I
I've
suppose.
just got it drawn on.
Chalk. Like,
The one bit of technology might have to watch this.
Approximately what time do you think we're getting at here?
Red clockwork would have done.
I do not know the answer to that.
Did you find out?
This is quite a serious situation, you do realise
Yeah,
this,
but you
right?
also realise that we're now not part of this until, like...
But
The
with
more
my
you rush, the longer
passive,
it's going to take.
my passive insight and passive perception are both 18, would I notice withdrawal symptoms?
Oh, you can see some fidgeting going on.
Would
Like,
it be
there's-
possible?
that's the reason why I've got like my face pressed up against the bars right
Would it be
now.
possible to get my companion a cigarette?
Oh, sure, why not? The canary just like, he flicks his wrist and like this little container comes from out of his wrist and he pulls a cigarette from it.
I want to make.
I take it, and I just look at it. We're gonna get one of those.
Custom made. And the sparrow just like
I'm sure
likes
this
his
could
finger,
manage.
his finger has a little flame on it.
I just like 2 hands, like straight in there.
Anyone else?
I want to make an inside check from Vance for why he seems to be in such a
Oh, I'm
rush.
pretty certain Vance has got a date.
I have got a
We don't
fucking-
know.
Yeah, you don't
know that.
Yeah, you can roll an insight check.
24!
Oh!
Obviously, you don't know.
19.
He's good. You can see he's got somewhere to be. Like it's not like you know he's got a date or anything. You would never know from that. But you know there's something about him that you go, he's got an appointment or
He's
something.
uncharacteristically in a rush for something.
We will get back to you. You may be spending the night in these cells.
What, bruh?
I would like to stress 236 people just died.
Yeah, and we've just assessed that we're innocent.
Saying a night is...
We have to keep up appearances.
A small
like
price.
we're actually dealing with something.
Well,
Well,
I'll
that-
put a cloak on them.
Yeah, but the thing is, if we're the ones that are in the firing line right now, then people are also going to think that it was us that did it, even if it wasn't us that did it. And even if we get out, they're still going to be suspicious of us. If you let us out now, then at least we have a chance to, like, you know, look innocent.
I mean,
Again, as I said,
Truth ought to be
I'm a
forced,
politician.
revenge
I play both sides. I'm gonna make it look like we come out on top no matter what. So,
but surely
Can I grab
you,
one of those cigarettes?
yes.
but surely, apart from me, myself, and Amanita, you'd look down on the view of the people, keeping in the people that were who dove in out of their own safety to come and help.
You clearly have never played politics before, have you?
You clearly don't know me.
Good point. However, goodbye. And
Oh,
then
no,
turns it.
no, no,
I was
leave it
trying to
before we
do
leave.
fucking persuasion to get them out.
I don't think that's happening.
You're trying to get rid of them?
No, get you guys out, but keep
Oh,
me.
right, okay. Oh,
Like
no,
say,
no.
like go 50-50.
They do walk off.
No, I start waving. I was like, hi,
There's a
please,
brief
before you
stop
go.
as they got their backs turned to you, and you can see the canary just. Yes.
Well, I tell you what, since you know that we're basically innocent, and technically Amanita as well, because Amanita did admit that she didn't know that was going to happen, and if she was a bad guy, then she'd have known that was going to happen. So she's, you know, technically innocent as well.
I
So
deserve
you've
to be in
got the
here.
most dangerous one in custody, which is that one, pointing at Morgan. So, you know, can you not just let the rest of us out, but like, you know, with a guard?
I will stay happily.
The canary turns round. Okay, let me tell you how politics plays
Have
out
someone
here.
watch us.
I will replace your cigarette with a better one.
Let
Have
me
your
tell you how
better
the
one.
politics plays out here. Yes, you may be innocent. Congratulations. However, there may be a war because of these actions. Now, the simple solution would be to execute the two people here, right now,
Uh-huh.
and stop the war. But what looks better? Executing 2 or executing 5 people?
We'll
I
meet
think
you in the
5.
middle, execute just one of them.
Maths is not your strong point.
Maybe the prince will have another solution. And turns and walks out.
The prince did see me turn into the prince, didn't he?
Yes.
Good. Just checking.
You are left alone for a little bit. Do you need to discuss anything further?
No, I'm desperately just trying to, like, suck as much as I can out the filter.
You took it all in one puff essentially, and now
I'm
you
basically just, like, sucking on the end of the cigarette now.
What would I have to roll to try and squeeze between the bars?
I suppose dexterity, really, more than anything. That's a strong thing for you, right?
Let me find out.
What city are we in?
Norwich. You're in the capital of the Republic of East Anglia.
Okay, is it quite? Would you say the cells that we're in are quite dirty?
That's a really suspicious question.
I don't like
Are
any
they
of this
like-
questioning.
Yeah.
Are they like quite filthy jail cells? Like
you're,
dirt
you're
and like.
in the literal main castle where the council members are. They're not. They're actually well kept.
Are they? But is there like dirt and stuff?
And just to know, I'm pretty sure,
Just the general
even
kind
though
of
they've
dust.
left, they've probably left a guard to keep an eye on us.
Okay.
At least one.
At least outside the door. There's no one in the room with you.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a 19, by the way.
Oh, okay, 19. Yes, you somehow, as you kind of, you do pop out onto the other side. You are literally in the middle of the cell area. Yeah.
Am I skinny enough to do it?
No.
No.
But I'm a big lanky cat. Cats are made of liquids.
I don't think you quite understand the difference between you and Freya right now.
No, but I understand where you're
In
getting from.
height,
Yeah,
but
cat-
in terms of width,
yeah. And your, body.
You
obviously-
can try.
I'm a...
Yeah, by all means, you
Well,
can
I
try.
mean, have you seen some of the
Roll
shit the
So
cat
there's
a-
been a cat's a liquid.
This is a humanoid version, but roll a dexterity check for
Yeah,
me.
because after seeing this, I'm like, alright.
I'm
it's-
really
it's
picturing just
D20,
cartoon like pop sound effect.
right? That is... It's a 15.
You do push. As you're getting in, you get your body through.
Oh no.
You're stuck, aren't you?
but your head is now stuck on the other side of the cage.
Are you facing in or out?
No, it'd have to be in. My head is inside, my body is not. You've seen that video of the kid, haven't you?
Do you think my nails would be quite sharp, being a Goliath? But I don't actually have quite sharp nails.
Where is this going?
I don't think it would matter.
Well, it matters. It matters. I feel like
Are you gonna bite your nails up and try and use it as a lockpick?
Of some sort, right?
Sorry, what? Say that again?
Would they be quite sharp and quite pointy, my fingernails? You think so?
Yeah, I guess you can have
Okay.
what you. Yeah, but what are you gonna do with your fingernails?
Well, what I'm gonna do with my fingernails is I'm gonna take that cigarette that I took. I'm gonna unravel the paper. And with my sharp nails and some dirt, I'm gonna write a note. Because one of my abilities is I'm able to send a letter magically to someone in my clan.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Ah,
Look at you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I feel
That's kind of neat.
I feel like Kit's watching, going, "Oh, what are you
No,
doing?"
I absolutely recognise the sound of a cigarette being unrolled, and I'm like, "Don't you fucking dare!" And I'm like trying to pull my hair.
Yeah. You just see me take the back and just do
You're,
that.
you're watching helplessly as he does it.
HD because you can see in the dark.
I can't, 'cause my head's pointed into my own cell right now.
Yeah, but you can hear it. You can hear it.
Yeah,
Give me
I
that
can
cigarette.
definitely hear it.
Who's doing that?
Right, I assume I can only write a very small amount.
Yeah. I mean, there's not loads of paper on this. Actually, do you know what?
Help.
I would like you to roll a dexterity check for me because I guess writing in
Sleight of hand?
sleight of hand. Yeah, sleight of hand check for me because writing on cigarette paper
Sleight of hand.
in dust and shit isn't going to be the easiest thing for a giant Goliath to
Yeah.
do.
Okay. If I'm gonna roll well.
I have just.
Will this tell me
I've
how
got
many
an
words
extra
I get, or just?
Will he ruin the paper if he fails?
Possible.
No, don't.
Why'd you say
Why
this?
Would you...
Just roll. Just roll.
While this is going on, I kind of like gesturing.
Why
this
bother?
one.
Oh, it's a 1. It's a 1.
Yeah, normally is with you, to be fair.
Was it a 1?
Was it
No,
one?
but it wasn't much better. 7.
I forgot I got an extra thing for you to use.
You can
Seven.
get. I will allow 2 letters onto this cigarette paper.
S-O.
I think it believe wouldn't even know SOS as an abbreviation. It'd just be
Yeah. They just like,
So we just received a he from don't know why, but Vance just sent me a message that said he.
yeah.
He found something slightly funny, but not funny enough to laugh completely.
I will let you draw a very simple picture as well, but 2 letters.
2 letters and 1 simple picture.
Yeah.
2 letters and or 2 letters or. Or.
I feel like
Okay.
Vance's drawing would be really like little
What are you
sculpting
doing?
and crayons
Precisely.
style, like.
Wandering. I'm just wandering for like, just sort of swinging my arms as much as the shackles.
Oh, you're
come
just
out.
casual. There's not like much to do in the room. There's just
No.
these cages essentially. But
Can I like start flapping at you for a little bit of assistance?
Just your tail waving
Yeah.
to get
do
attention.
you go help?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Now, does Freya have to roll to see if I'm trying to push you in or pull you out?
What are you doing?
How much trouble am I going to get in if I'm found on the outside?
I can't believe. No matter what, it's not going to look good that you've attempted to escape. Quotation marks attempted.
Yeah.
And where are you planning on going anyway?
Just unlock the
I
doors,
don't know,
everyone
just
sort
sort of
cells,
get
go
it
You
back
are at the
inside.
bottom of a huge castle.
What's
Yeah.
along the other end of the corridor?
Oh, just a wall.
Oh.
Dead end wall.
Okay, can I just get back in my cell then?
Yes, roll a dex check.
Oh, watch me fail this
Are
one.
you assisting?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
can roll at
pushing.
an advantage.
Oh, okay, that's better.
How, like when you say
It
simple
wasn't much
picture,
better, it was a 15
Think
again.
like
It went from a
4-year-old
14 to a
It is
Scribble
easier
drawing.
going the other way because you're not trying to get
probably
your head
like stickman figures.
out, so you are pushed literally back into
Because
yourself.
you're working on a tiny piece of paper.
And is there anything in the cell? Is there like a bed or anything?
It's literally bare.
At most, you're looking
Stone
at like
floors.
stickman
There's a
figures.
little like in each cell, a little like I guess like a mat where you can lie down on.
Okay. Can I perception check, see if there's any, like, I don't know, loose bricks or anything in
Yeah,
the cell.
absolutely. Roll a perception check.
And while Kit's doing that,
Where,
I kind
where
of
are we kind of in
Sorry.
the jail cells? Where are we?
What do you
Like,
mean?
what's our layout?
Just imagine a door at the end,
Yeah.
and then each wall has got like a jail cell.
Yeah,
Just
so-
either side. And
Where,
a
are we
walkway.
in this type of formation, or we all
Absolutely. Let's
Yeah,
just say
why
that.
not?
apart from Freya. Freya's kind of wandering around.
Is that
somewhere.
Freya?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's walking up and down.
I got an 11.
What about bucket? There is no bucket. There is no pee or poo bucket. These are just pure short-term cells,
Yeah.
really.
I'd like Freya to wander over to Vance and be like, "What you doing?"
I'm concentrating so much. I'm literally like that on this paper. Like I just don't even. How do I go back on this shit?
Can I?
So I keep trying to go back. I'm just drawing more on my picture.
Can I investigate myself? Like, if there's any like scratchy marks, any like drawings, other past inmates have left
Shall I
behind?
roll an investigation check?
Yeah, I got 11 for mine.
No, you don't really see anything regarding like
Can I
these
also
stones.
What have I
like
got?
check?
Absolutely,
Let's
that is what you
Straight
do.
roll.
Essentially, that's your 11. So you're going
well,
around.
you said perception, but then you said investigation.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah,
mean-
they keep rolling kind of
Okay.
thing.
That 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's o'clock?
You see, like,
Oh.
MJ was here carved into the wall, and like, there is a couple. There is one where it's got like the tally, but it's literally got 2, as in like a 2-day tally on it. Because people aren't kept here for long, so
Yeah.
not many people have really scratched.
No one's
Or
tried to
anything.
dig into a part of the wall to
No.
escape.
So with these letters that
This
we're allowed
sounds
to
boring.
send, do the clan, will they know who it's come from, or will it just...
Yes, they will.
They will
still
know it's come from me.
Yeah.
And imagine this would be quite... Like a lot of people would have just been talking about it. Yeah, they'd know.
Yeah.
They'd know. Okay, can I make this the picture? Is this simple enough? You kind I feel like you kind of know what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I know. It's whether they would understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And the 2 letters would be this.
Wasn't letters all of them?
It was letters or
Letters
picture.
symbol, so you could decide if you want to send the symbol.
But I get 2. I get 2 of them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that gets it across pretty. The
Yeah, but-
second one just really nails home.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Okay, well you
Okay.
can send that if that's what you want to send.
Yeah, well, I'll give it a go. Yeah, I'll send that.
So as you carve out this image, on this small tobacco piece of paper. The concentration is actually hurting your brain a little bit.
Like that little monk of the symbols is just got smoke coming out.
And
Is that what you do?
you hold the paper in your hand and you say the words under your breath. Nobody hears. You open your hands and it's gone. Is anyone else doing anything? You said you were about to do something. You're wondering. You went
You
up.
wanted to
I was just kind of watching, thinking, well, I've got little hands. But no, I think Freya's just going to go back into her cell, I think.
Roll a dex check for me.
Oh, she gets stuck on the outside now.
That's another 19.
Ah!
Just easy for you. Just like all
You made that
lubed
little
up.
noise again when you do it as well.
She's found exactly the right
Yeah,
place where
there's
it's
the
like,
right perfect angle just to go. Straight
She's done
into
it
the
once,
cell.
she can do it again.
Yeah.
starts doing another 5 times just for fun.
Yeah, just sort of swallowing in the
Yeah,
middle.
you're a legend.
So, unless anyone's doing anything else, time does pass, and again you hear the voices come, and you do start hearing at least the tonality of a familiar voice start coming towards you of the prince.
Okay.
As it's been a good 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes now
Okay.
since they left you. As they open, and you see the canary, you see the sparrow, and you see the prince walk in.
Prince with Henrik or
No,
the
Henrik.
paladin.
Or the paladin.
Keep forgetting his name.
Interesting.
So just the prince, yeah?
As the
Are we still under the spell thing with the truth spell thing?
That's probably gone.
That would've gone by now.
No,
Yeah.
it'll be gone. No. The prince comes in, looks at you all.
I just wave. Oh, as much as I can through the bars.
Yeah, 10 minutes on Zone of Truth.
The only reason you aren't all executed is because I vouch for you.
And 3 of us are innocent.
I didn't think they care about innocence so much as appearances.
Yes, obviously that counts.
PR thing.
But
He doesn't know what PR
This
is.
Why
is-
don't vote?
this is
That's what you wrote in the letter.
that's a difficult situation politically
might
is
have been
happening
prison.
right now, as you are aware of. However, you saved my life on the way here, and you have also helped me in other circumstances. So I am vouching for you as not to have you killed.
Thanks. Much appreciated.
I must warn you. I believe I spoke to you briefly about some issues with people within your own lands.
Again, this is also very political and difficult.
I want you to be on your guard as Blackwater seems to be after your life.
I have discussed with the Canary something going forward. Appearances have to be upheld. Now, with the Sparrow, we have discussed an execution has to happen. However, it won't be an execution, it will be a staged execution of yourself, Amanita. Morgan, in terms of also keeping up appearances, you will also, because to the general public you look like you were fighting, shall we say, the evil, you will face Henrik in the final duel and lose on purpose.
You want me to stage a defeat?
Yes. I'm trying to prevent war between the Republic and the Monarchy, and appearances need to be upheld for it. However, please let me finish first. I understand the accusations you have with Lord Blackwater and Henrik, and it's something that we will have to look into, but we have to be very careful. Lord Blackwater has a strong foothold within the monarchy and the court, and it's not as simple as accusing someone and I can just click my fingers and that person's arrested.
I wasn't suggesting you do, I was just saying please be on guard.
And it's hard to also straight take Henrik from it, because he's also a stooge of Blackwater. And there isn't much evidence besides your saying so. But I hope, despite my companion, you will trust me a little bit and help me along the way, which I hope in turn helps you, Amanita. I hope after the games, after what we have discussed that we will work together on happens, and hopefully we leave this city with good results, that you will also do some private investigating for me on Lord Blackwater.
So the games are still going ahead.
Yes. The games are going ahead because there will be a stage execution, and the people need some form of celebration, some form of excitement to carry on.
A distraction.
These games were meant to be for peace, and so we must also uphold that despite everything, the monarchy and the republic want peace. We cannot let that fail. The last civil war was horrific,
Remember it.
and despite, again, people in both the republic and the monarchy do want this war, myself and I'm hoping the Canary and the Sparrow do not. This is the agreement we have come to. Now this is us three. And this is the only way we can seem to get away with it with our other, shall we say, equals. Do you accept?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Can I also be fake executed?
There's a do you know what? Roll a persuasion check, I guess.
I get it.
There
I
was
get
just a
it.
silence around the table. Just
Sorry, it's like what you said. It was like the equivalent of a little kid going like, "They're doing it. I want to go."
Not amazing. That's only a 12. No, a 14. Sorry, 14. Never mind.
there was a brief laugh from the canary, but the prince goes, "No."
Oh,
Can I be fake executed?
don't steal my thunder.
The general public
The worst persuasion.
generally believes that Amanita is the evil one here. And to be honest, I don't blame them. From what we saw, flying up into the sky, unleashing these creatures, it is very centric, focused on...
On a question to the DM quickly.
Yeah.
Can I learn that shit? Like
Can I
flying
summon
and
banshees?
summoning demons.
Maybe.
I mean, you've done it once.
Just thinking, like, you know, being in control of myself and doing that, that'd be cool.
There
That
is
would be
ways to
really cool,
use
actually.
everything to your advantage. Maybe not always as a good way, but sometimes it is ways to use it to your advantage.
But surely you'd want like a fake warm-up execution to the main execution.
I think everyone's looking at you baffled.
The canary's like...
I've
like
worked it out.
the canary, you see him thinking, he's like, people do love an execution.
I'll
It would solve a few of my problems too.
I'll be so drama.
Everyone just want to get executed.
Wait, let me get this straight. You all want to be fake executed right
I believe
No.
Morgan is the only one here that doesn't seem to
now. Well,
want
no,
to.
Morgan has to fight.
You're gonna be the hero.
Technically, Morgan looks like the savior. So we're just going to build on that a little bit. I know, in hindsight, everyone probably hates Morgan right now, but
I don't really care.
outside in the general populace, it
you're
looked
indifferent.
like they were fighting the evil. And so we're going to play up on that a little bit here. In terms of executing you all, is that something you really want?
Fake execute.
Oh, yes, fake it. Sorry, fake execution.
Just confirming. Yes. Please.
I mean, I was mucking around, but it might not hurt.
I need to fake my death at some point to get away
The
from
prince
the
just hold, the prince
But
holds
maybe
up
not
their
for
hand for a
execution.
second. Actually, this may work for what we were discussing.
And we get more Jack off my back, actually.
And the canary kind of pauses for the second and goes, possibly. That might actually be a good idea.
Wait, no, I've changed my mind. No, took too long.
Maybe a fake execution for all of them. At least then their identities could be hidden for a little bit. It would mean those who are marked down for the free-for-all brawl could no longer fight in that.
Good point. I'm not marked down for that.
There might be... This may work out better for you then going into the monarchy and investigating Lord Blackwater. Because this also affects the Republic now. Because he attacked our sovereign land. And I do not take that kindly. So yes, maybe a public execution, quotation marks, of the four of you, the main prime evil and the accomplices.
Please note as well that for your own records, this will work for the public and the general, but Lord Blackwater will know that I'm still alive. If you can call it that.
That's fair. That's how the connection works, I assume. Okay.
I didn't realise that until earlier this afternoon, but yes.
Okay. Well, I'm a theatrical man. I can't wait to make this into an execution for the ages. So,
I need to fake my death at some point, but I don't want to be executed for it.
oh, so you don't want to be executed?
No.
No, I don't actually.
No, I want to die a hero.
Well, Kit, I suppose it's just the two of us.
Cool. Back to square one.
Are we all in agreement?
Off with their heads. Off with their heads.
Oh,
Yes, how will the execution take place?
What do you fancy? I've got a guillotine. We could do a hanging.
As you start going through this, there is just this terrified, pale
witch
look,
fire
even
bombing.
more pale than
Yeah.
usual, flashbacks to being
magic incineration.
this is just
That a sparrow was
flashbacks to being
chased.
chased out of every fucking town I've ever been through
Firing
with sticks and
range.
torches.
Yeah, stakes would be a good idea. That's a good idea.
Magical firing range.
Yeah.
I think for a zombie, you
Catapult
need to take
to
off
a
the
wall.
head.
Again, I'm not arguing it anymore.
Probably a good old, I don't know, hanging. Some magic. Maybe we might blow you up. That's always fun. Public love of blowing up.
I love cannons.
Not a cannon, as in a magic, like,
Shot out of the cannon.
fireball.
At a wall.
Well, that's not a bad idea. Although we saw an act recently. A circus was in town.
Stop it, I'll help you. Never mind.
I don't mind how I die, just as long as it's fake. Preferably not fire. You know, this fur is valuable.
Fair.
Don't
Burnt
be
fur
singed.
is never nice.
It's not good smell.
Amanita, you've gone into your own world. Are you thinking...
Oh, she's actually just disconnected from reality.
I guess we can go for a casual hanging.
Hang me, burn the witch. How's that?
Yes. Why not?
Yeah. Build up to the bonfire.
Don't make that a
A
song.
witch burning normally is kind of the right thing to do.
My fucking character playlist has a track called Burn the Witch on it.
Yes.
I think this is like the second time we've said something that's been related to your playlist.
At least.
Excellent.
Literally, it's one of the first tracks I added was Burn the Witch.
I love it.
Such a good track.
So, just to make sure we are all in agreement, yes? Oh, Morgan. Defeat means you still have to put on a really good show.
That's what I assumed.
Mm-hmm.
Lose, but don't make it look like it wasn't too close.
And by the way, if you do end up winning, we will execute you for real.
Okay.
So I'm just like, ooh, knowing full well that you probably would have tried to win anyway.
Yeah, the canary's like, it makes it sound like we're giving you a choice of the matter in this, but I guess
No, you're really
because
not.
the prince is being nice, but I am not. So,
I can tell.
the reality is, no. You either choose all to die now, or we do this plan. Which is quite a nice plan for you guys, I think, personally. I just wanted to chop all your heads off.
If
Much
you are able to orchestrate some kind of explosion that looks like a fireball but is not, I can become very, very small to escape from that if you need.
Yeah, we can work out the finer details of the
I did spend
theatre.
my first sort of 19 years of my life training with the Druids.
Oh, lovely, you can shapeshift. Ugh. Great, fantastic. Maybe that's your punishment. Execution, mouse.
I'm gonna have listening to this,
Squish.
and like, you do know how to fake it, right? Like,
I'm about the drama. He's about the faking, and he points to the sparrow.
I look at the sparrow and I'm like, yeah,
He
yeah.
just nods at you.
Okay.
But yes, I'm glad we're all in agreement. As for the other two of you, we will hopefully release you in the next 2 or 3 hours. So, have fun. And they turn.
Can I get another ciggy?
I
Please.
think you gotta get your.
Oh yeah,
Belongings back.
maybe can I just get a pack?
I thought this may happen, so I've got your whole tobacco
Oh my god, I
stash.
love you, thank you. And it's just like hugging it, just grab it through
Just
the
the
bars.
tobacco?
And a lighter.
Here's some matches. As
How much of this
No, not
tobacco have you
just the
taken?
tobacco.
well, everything you need
Yeah.
to make your...
I was meaning that out of the things to go into cigarettes, was
Yes.
it just
Yeah.
the tobacco?
Yes.
None of the spicy tobacco.
None of the Druid leaf.
That is-
That was
Is,
the question.
No, that has been misplaced.
Oh no.
And actually, weirdly, we had this woman approach the castle and didn't leave for the last couple of hours, and wants to see you, Vance.
Morgan,
Andra, does that mean anything?
Morgan
to
just
you?
goes.
Andrea.
Oh, that's why he was in a rush.
I'll allow her to come in for 5 or 10 minutes now,
Ooh, a conjugal
just to
visit.
say hello and stuff like
Can,
that.
you're gonna let her in here?
Yeah.
Can I see her out there?
No. And he turns and walks to the thing.
But can I just confirm your message, right? You said that the message has to go to somebody from your clan.
Yeah, no, I did not send it to Amanda.
Just checking.
Just said a
Wait.
dick. A dick pic. Like literally a drawing of a
Aubergine.
dick.
Yeah. An 8
It's
and
on
a
a
D.
cigarette picture, yeah?
Yeah,
On a cigarette thing, so life size.
Oh,
I'm
crap.
so happy I inside Jay.
They
You know, 'cause
turn,
I'm like,
they leave, and there is a moment, and the door open, and this. For the rest of you who have never met this person before, you see this quite very pretty, kind of, I guess, normal girl in a sense of that kind of generic prettiness.
Human?
Human, yes. Was it human? No, it was
No,
an
she
elf.
was an elf.
She was an elf. Sorry, elf.
Yeah.
Elf kind of walks in, so quite small in stature.
look at her. Look at Vance.
She just comes in, kind of wearing like a. Actually, she's quite dressed up, by the way, because you know she was meant to go on a date with you. So she's wearing this nice kind of white blackish dress, and comes in quite shyly into these prison cells.
I'm hiding as much in the corner as I can with my hood up, just looking like a lump. There is no person, just rags.
Vance?
Hello, Andrew. I'm not normally one to do this, but something's come up this evening.
I can tell. You seem pretty preoccupied right now.
Work keeps you late sometimes.
This is work?
Sometimes.
I'm a little bit worried, Vance. A lot of people died, and you're somehow involved in all this.
No, Vance saved everyone.
Can confirm.
He was helping.
Vance is pointing at everyone
Yes.
in his cells, but
I did it. It was me. I was the worst. Me and the rags.
Rags.
the rags.
Okay, fine, to sell the fucking point. Just gonna glance out through my hood, you'll see a glimpse of red in the eye, bared fangs, just with a...
And literally, Badger goes, ah! She screams and kind of gets closer to Vance and just like, oh.
Can I
Go
bang?
put my arms through the cage and go, no.
I want to bang on the bar and just like to go, shut up.
You stay out of this!
And I also kind of go.
That's more like a...
Why have they put you in here with these creatures?
Something happened at work. And I tried to help, but I unfortunately got involved.
Turns out he was an undercover spy, and he was spying on us because he knew about our
Can you roll a persuasion check for me, please?
evil plan.
Are you gonna fuck up his
hell are you
relationship?
doing?
That is a 28.
Bloody bards.
I love that you get like
And
massive
you were a
pluses.
spy?
But you also get above him.
And there's me with
That's
my
right, Andrea.
-1.
Yes, you know.
A great way to start a relationship, loads of lying, but yeah, cool.
Promise you won't tell anyone, but I work for MI45. Code name.
I don't know what MI45
Please don't start going
is.
to your
And you
leave
never
the
shout.
charisma to the bard.
Yes.
You never shout. But now I'm going to go along with this because I blame the bar. You never know what the head is.
Vance, a national super spy.
But I'd really like it, Bandra, and I would like it if we could
I'm
rearrange when I'm less busy.
literally looking across at Vance, so from behind Vandra, like.
I can wait. I can wait. Please come. You're getting out of here soon, right?
Yeah, here next few hours. Okay, it'll all be cleared out. My contact's at MI45.
I still don't know what that is, but I will. I'll be at work. Okay.
He should be the first one out of here.
Hey, hi.
Hi, lady.
I still just wave anyway.
Yeah. And
You're making yourself out to be this criminal mastermind that is way too personal. Hey, friend! Hi, friend, I'm gonna murder you!
She walks to the door. She turns and looks at you and just says, "Be careful," and then leaves.
As soon as that door shut, I'm like,
Can I stand. I feel like this is the only way to kind of immediately get us back to normal. Can I just stand, put my hand on the wall, start taking a piss, and just immediately have eye contact?
While this is going on, I'm just like puffing to the bar, like, you're welcome.
What an image! You just pissing up against the wall, staring at Kit while she smokes. He smokes.
There's too much cosplay going on.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, technically they, but you know.
I did write non-binary
Just-
mass
Yeah.
presenting
Yeah.
on here.
Yeah, you don't care. There's no bucket. You just piss.
Yeah. I'm
That's
just
right.
pure dominance in this. We're not talking about this.
Right. Anyway,
How long have you known her then?
Stay out of this year. I'm still mad.
Pissing.
I'm still pissed, I know.
I just turn and start facing you.
just there's piss swivel yeah,
Completely step
But
back.
unfortunately, it's slightly aimed upwards in it. So I'm just in there.
like a really weak sprinkler in a garden. Yeah.
I'm gonna scowl a little bit. Someone starts running into my cell as well.
God, it smells
Any
bad.
more discussion, or is
You can tell you had asparagus.
She was pretty.
I know.
Good luck. Try not to talk too much.
Or
as time passes, you hear some footsteps coming towards the cells again, and this time it's just a couple of normal guards who just go, "All right, we've got to release someone called Freya. Which one's that?"
Can I try to flip between the bars again?
Oh, yes.
It's me!
Roll a dexterity check again.
Such a good. That's such a.
it's a me.
That is a 9 plus a 4 for 13.
You still get through, but it's not smooth this time. It's like,
I'm trying to do it with one hand up. Like,
yeah,
"Hi,
one hand
me."
up. You're like, yeah. And he just looks at you like, he kind of eyes wide and it's like, I guess it's
Saves
not a crime?
Saves you trouble from having to unlock and lock the door.
If we're releasing you anyway? Oh, well, I don't care. Come on, come this
Honestly,
way,
that's a
please.
great sign that wasn't done earlier.
And, Vance.
Yes.
Still
What?
piss.
And he looks in your
pissing.
direction and is like, why is there piss everywhere?
He couldn't hold it.
Small bladder.
Big bladder.
Coming in, I'll find out.
Are you hitting on the guard?
What is that meant to mean?
Was that a threat? Are you flirting? I'm confused.
I'm aware of what the reason behind that comment was. I'm just wanting to know what the in character we We all know that Vance
halfway
is
through
the,
a bottle of vodka already.
we all know that Vance is the product of a combination of vodka and energy drink.
Yeah. He's always intoxicated.
But was it him flirting or?
No, I just mean you as a player has created him through this.
I love it.
Okay.
No, I'm okay. Out you come. And they unlock the cage for you. the
I walk
cell.
out doing my flies up.
Do you even have a fly?
No, he's
I
like...
just thought you were wearing a loincloth.
That's what I thought.
But then I'm just pulling up my line.
No,
Just
but you
wrapping
know-
up.
He's just been like naked the whole time,
you wear, like,
essentially. He's been hanging his like loincloth under the cell.
You're
Like-
wearing armor, aren't you? So yeah, I guess you.
Yeah, you
can
do
have
have arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as you come out, and it's like, okay, well, you're on death row. You're on death row.
Fake death row.
And Morgan, we can let you go as well.
Hooray!
And your cell gets unlocked. Anywho, come on, follow me, you three. Good luck, you two. And then he walks out.
What about
Your
these?
manacles are all taken off, by the way.
Do we know when the execution is supposed to be happening?
It will happen literally tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay,
Probably
have a
before
good
the
death,
games.
guys.
Have a good death.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Don't warn
And
me.
you are taken out, you are led through the castle. As you walk through, you see general kind of people having conversation, and you do notice the canary and the prince talking with each other, and they do glance in your direction as you walk by.
Not me.
No, well.
No.
Yeah.
Us in general.
And there is a nod towards you from the prince. The canary just kind of gives a slight smile, and then you are led out of the castle, past the castle walls, and the guard turns to go, well, on your trot, you got games tomorrow, you're in the duel,
Yes.
first duel, but the execution is first, and then we will do the duel. Have a good night!
I
You
immediately
do.
sprint towards the inn.
The inn, yeah, you're going straight to the Beehive Inn, yeah.
Wait, Vance. I suggest you have a shower first. I'm casting suggestion on him.
I still ignore him because I'm still mad.
He's casting a spell on you.
But it's a good suggestion.
No,
So
it's
I-
a spell.
It's a spell.
He's
So I
casting
thought it's
it
called
as
If
a
you
suggestion.
fail the saving throw, you have to follow this
I have to
suggestion.
shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll shower, but secretly,
Wait,
like, it's like.
what do you have
right,
to roll?
it's a good idea.
He has to roll a wisdom save of at least 15.
Okay.
Can I just accept it? Because I think it's a good idea to have a shower.
I mean, in theory.
Like, I'm not
you could.
against the idea of having a shower, but I am just still mad.
Yeah, so you accept it,
Yeah.
and you immediately
That's your-
kind of
that's your priority.
Rather than just running to the inn, you're going to run straight to the bathing area in
Yeah.
the inn and go and have a essentially bath, not a shower. They have baths in this inn. It's a very posh inn that you're staying
Fuck
in.
anyway.
So you
I
run
thought you
straight
stole.
to the bathing
Yeah,
area. Yeah. What do you two do? It is late now. It's like late at night.
Wow, Vance was really
That's
eager
it.
to go back to bed.
You're going to bed, but not in the way we're thinking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the inn.
Yeah.
Well, that made me a bit too happy after.
Execution!
Execution in Munchkin Land.
So you're going back to the inn, going to bed essentially.
Lollipop gold!
Now,
Die!
for you two sleeping, you will have a lovely night's rest because you are actually in a nice, comfy bed. For you two, oh, this is a rough night. You are pretty much sleeping on stone floor.
I've slept on worse.
True.
I mean, so have I, probably.
However, because of the state of your sleeping, I will make you have one level of exhaustion for the next day.
Seems fair.
Yeah. You will have full health.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah. Your health will be full. Your spell slots will all be back, but I will have you at level 1 exhaustion for it. Yeah. Because this is not sleeping on stone is not wise. Right. Vance. You get your bath.
Disadvantage on what?
You got a
Ability
nice
checks.
Ability check.
rosemary petals smell to you.
I have
essentially.
my hawk combed over.
You have your hawk combed over, yeah, nice and smoothed out. And what are you going to do?
Well, I want to try and talk to Vandra.
Okay, well, Vandra's at work, so she's in the brothel part of the inn. So you're going to go to the brothel.
Yeah.
As you get out, you see the same brothel clerk at the front going, yes, oh, hello, how can I help you?
I was going, yeah, and I throw the pouch at his face. Come on,
Oh,
you
sir, you can't... Who would you like to see?
Is Vandra available?
Well, let me check the list. She's pretty booked up tonight.
It's actually just empty.
Oh, did you see his heart fall out of his arms?
She's got 3 callers until she's free. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Can you wait? Yeah. Well, the waiting area's over here. Would you like a drink whilst you wait?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get you a drink.
What have you got?
What would you like? We have everything.
I'll list them off.
Well, you've got your beers, your ales,
Don't offer the
your
special because it's going to
spirits,
contain an avocado or
or
something.
anything. We also have this. Oh, we have a special drink in. It is
Fermented
my
avocado.
mind went here. It is the sperm of a displacer beast fermented into a special elixir.
Oh god.
Why do you assume I or anyone
It ups a
would
certain
want that?
constitution requirement.
You'll be surprised how
Don't
many
pinch
people
it.
want that.
Do they look like me?
They don't look like you.
I'll
answer.
take 2.
That'll be 20 gold pieces.
Okay.
This is very rare. It's not easy to get if you've ever met a displacer beast.
Temporary.
Yeah.
20 gold pieces, right?
Plus 2 to a save.
And that was the first thing that came into my mind. So.
That's right. Yours is the only game I've ever played where I actually had to ask you, do I want to ask what part of the dwarf this came from?
Yeah, true.
Which Christy called me out for because
You
I
were
was
right
sitting by an open window at the time.
You yelled it.
The neighbours must have been really confused that day.
I mean, then we got halfling in the party.
You,
Who steals balls?
you get served this drink, and it's only a little. There's not much. It's only like
It's
a
a
little shot cup.
Yeah.
You got 2 shot cups in front of you. Assume you're gonna drink it.
Yeah, do I enjoy it?
I want you to roll a.
So what is this
I
drink
want you
again?
to
Sorry,
roll a
go-
wisdom saving throw for me.
It's fermented dwarf sperm. That's
No.
No.
Displacer beast.
Displacer beast. It's a creature,
Displacer beast sperm.
and you probably don't even know what displacer beast is. So
I
this
have
is
no
gonna be
idea what it
interesting.
is. Fermented.
But you just think that this is like a fancy name for it, and it's not actually the
Yeah.
real thing. Like when you get grilled monkey brains.
Oh, all these dice broken. That's a 3.
I've given you this to roll in, and you
You
still
take
aren't.
the shot, and surprisingly, you're like, "Whoa, it's like got like a blueberry tinge for it." But suddenly you just go, "Foomp," and you disappear from the brothel.
I knew that was going to happen.
I didn't even think about it because it's called a displacer beast.
Yeah.
Oh!
Whose room is he appearing in all of a sudden?
Suddenly, you are on the outside of the city, looking at the gates, which are closed.
What is a displacer beast? Have I just got locked out of the city?
Yes.
Oh, fuck this game. I'm going home.
Displacer
You
beast.
chose the drink. I just like.
What is it? What is it?
Panther, big panther creature that can disappear.
It can essentially.
Keyword,
It appears to be in 2 places at
displacer.
once.
So I just vanished like that.
That you displaced yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm outside the city, gates are closed.
Has he got the second one on
I was
him?
going to say, has he still got the second one?
Yeah, you got the second. Let's say you have the second shot. You want to drink the second shot?
Right, hold on, no, let me do some quick math. Right. Normally, me as a player, I'm not one to normally frequent a brothel.
You've gone 3 times.
No, as a
As a
player.
player.
As a player.
You've gone 3 times.
I imagine you pay by the hour, right? Normally?
None of us have ever been.
No.
But I know, just based on our opinion, would it be by
Anyone
the hour?
know?
Usually.
Yeah. Right,
Sure.
I've got 3
Thank you,
hours
cats.
to get back in this city.
Huh?
I've got 3 hours to get back in this city.
Yes.
3 hours.
3 hours. She's got 3 clients. She's going to need some clean-up time.
So 4 hours.
So what's that? Yeah, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes? It's got to be at least a little while, right?
You've got, I guess 3 hours to get back before she's done.
Right.
Done.
What do I know of these city walls? This is the most calculated you're ever going to see me, right?
I'm not sure.
I think your best chance is genuinely down the second shot and just
Yeah.
pray.
I'm not sure if this.
Right, no,
fits
but
all-
let's
That's the
just-
backup. That's the
Let's
backup.
just take if I can't do the 2 hours 59. I'm trying that shit. But
Depending on the roles, this is either going to be Mission
What do
Impossible
I know-
music
what do
or
I-
Benny Hills.
I love improvising Dungeons
I-
and Dragons. Sometimes
Right.
this is not where I was
D&D.
going. This is not
D&D.
written in anywhere.
could
so.
it be possible to
Or which
scour
are
the
closest
walls?
to-
Could I be? I'm an assassin, so surely I've got good.
I mean, you could try.
But
Absolutely.
Based on what I can see of the walls, do I think it'd be possible
I
to
think-
scour it?
Considering who you are and you got your equipment back on you and you'll have some stuff in you.
I like to imagine that you're trying to do it with martini glasses. It's still
Yeah, you still got the
I've still
shot.
got the shot glass. I'm going to keep hold of that. It will all come back into the story eventually. Right.
So you can attempt it, yes, by all means.
Okay. Well, are there any guards on the gates? I can see the gates of the city. They're closed.
Yeah, they're close, but you can see some general kind of movement above you. The guards are there, and there is one looking over the edge, just like.
Where do you come from?
But they don't care.
Right. I can try there first, right? I can try. Well, I can try and shout first.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Hey. Hey. Right.
How common does this happen?
What do you want?
Is the more question.
Right. Your bartender in there.
What do you mean, my bartender?
What the
Oh,
bartender
guards.
that's in there? Well, where do you go for drinks?
Well, just to the local pub.
What's your local pub?
The honeybee?
The fairy bean. I don't know.
Right, well, not that. What do you mean you don't know? It's your local pub. You don't know what it's called.
The fairy bean. I just said.
I think the
You
DM.
said the fairy bean. I don't know.
I think the DM said I don't know.
Do you not remember which pub we were staying at?
I know which pub we're staying at.
The
Well,
fairy
no.
bean. That's the pub I go to.
Well, no, I was at the Bumblebee.
Well done.
I'm not helping you.
No.
Close enough.
It's in my notes.
Beehive.
At the
Inn.
Beehive. They are selling this displacement bee sperm. I was just in there. I'm holding the shot glass. It's still warm.
Fresh.
Say, what? You drank sperm?
What? No, it was fermented. It was supposed to be high quality. Look, I've got another shot here if you want to try it.
Wait, so someone said they had displacer beast sperm.
Not some,
And
no,
you-
no,
and
no,
you were
no,
like,
no,
oh,
no.
that sounds like a great idea.
Not,
to
no,
drink.
no, no, not someone. A drink specialist, mate. A bartender, someone who knows drinks, not just someone down an alleyway.
Buddy, I'm a bartender. I could sell you anything then.
A bartender.
Wait, so you just trust a bartender who you didn't even know?
Well, he knows drinks more than I do. What? Do you go to the barber and tell him how to do his job, or do you trust him? What do you do?
That's a fair point, I guess.
Right, exactly. He gave me the drink. I drink it. Tastes lovely.
I love you looking at this.
Yeah.
Well, he's up, right?
Yeah,
It's called
I guess I'm
method
stood
How
there.
proper in character you are. It's very funny.
Can I get back in?
Oh, you want to get in?
Well, I was in.
Yeah, I don't know that though.
What? No, well, look, I've got the shot glass.
Yeah, what does that mean to me?
Nothing. But come on, man. Like, if I was gonna lie,
Could someone
why
show
would
my thoughts?
Why would my lie involve me drinking sperm? Unless it's the truth.
I feel sorry for your neighbours right now.
Roll a persuasion check for me, I guess.
That's got to be advantage.
Yeah,
That's-
the
fine.
passion.
Yeah, go on, fine. I'll let you have it.
What am I? It's charisma. Or persuasion.
Use the box! Yeah,
Okay,
I'm giving
okay.
you this.
It's so much better.
19.
Hurrah.
19.
19.
Huzzah.
I can tell this is like the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me on guard duty. However, I'll let you in. Give me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
The gate does not open quickly.
Cheers to that. Like,
You should make a roll.
Are you still holding it?
I've still got the shot. Yeah. No. I just want to drink it.
I'll drink to that.
And it takes a little bit of time to open this big, heavy metal gate.
Okay. Yeah.
As the gate opens, you see the guard. It kind of like opens like this, and the guard's just standing there.
Like, come on.
Go on, in you go. Be quick. I'm not meant to open the gate at night. Go on, hurry. I'll
I
get in trouble.
I run in.
Yeah.
Get in there quickly. Go back to the inn.
Yeah, it takes like a good hour to get back. So you're already.
Big city.
It's a big city. Yeah.
I storm in. Okay, dude. What the fuck?
What?
A heads up.
You think did the displacer bit of the word not like
Well, a disclaimer would be nice. You know, you do that in any other situation. If you were going to serve me something that made me shit myself, would you not give me a heads up? You'd not go, hey, mate, there's some side effects to this stuff I'm just giving you.
Lest we forget the hot dogs.
Did you not like it?
Just play
I
shit.
loved it. It was lovely. But, right, what I would have liked is to enjoy my second one right here, not suddenly appear outside of those gates.
Well, I'll be honest. Only weak people tend to actually disappear.
Yeah. How about we step outside and have this conversation?
You see, like visibly pales a little bit. Security.
No. Thank you for the lovely shot. I just would have appreciated a little bit of heads up as to what the side effects of this drink could be.
This surely cannot be the first time Vance has drunk something that has made him do some weird shit in this universe.
Surely this can't be the first time someone's accidentally drunk displacement bee sperm and appeared somewhere they're not supposed to know.
It's probably not the first time someone's agreed to it.
Not many people choose it, but okay. I'll get you a different drink. What would you like? Something else?
I'm going to be honest, it's not often that I feel like I'm being the most logical player. I feel like this whole game I've laid down some good points.
You really have, but it's so funny.
Being kept in prison as an innocent people, thanking someone for not killing me.
Yep.
And now, well, what have you got that won't make me appear
Brad, you don't drink
somewhere
just
randomly,
just basement
or that
juice.
won't turn me into a woman or won't make me grow some wings and fly out the building? What have you got that's some nice, chill water? I'll have water.
That's all that's
Have you
left,
got
actually.
regular tap water?
Yes, I can get you some chilled water.
It's chilled, or like, is this gonna do anything
No,
to
just
me?
water.
Plain
Just
old
water.
water.
Just water. I'll go get you some water.
One defeat.
You will never trust another drink again.
I'm a
Do you know
star,
what?
I can't-
Look,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff has happened to my character this whole game, and I'm just.
I just want to go on my goddamn
No,
date
no.
with my goddamn girlfriend.
I've got one thing that's good in my life at the moment.
I just want to date the hot elf.
Time
Right
up.
now, she's getting
You
banged
get
by
your-
3 other people.
You get your water.
Well, you don't know that.
Time
He does.
passes. You get 2 hours more pass, and Vandra comes out, sees you. Oh, Vance, hi. You got out then?
Can I be slightly asleep on the table? Just.
Yeah, she nudges you awake.
Vandra, hi.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm
You
fine.
look kind of displaced.
It's been an evening.
It's been a day.
That word has now triggered
It's
him.
been a whole fucking campaign.
Not that far into it either.
Which makes it better.
I'm sorry about today.
I understand.
Going out with you was one of the things I was most looking forward to. And I was wondering if tomorrow you were doing anything in the morning.
No, I've got the day off.
Well, if you're interested, I've heard there's this wonderful execution that's going to be happening.
Oh, an execution.
What a lovely first date.
I'm not a big fan of blood.
No, me neither. Me neither.
Please roll a deception.
You currently have blood on your boots.
Yeah.
I told you to wash, not your armor.
Oh my word, my deception's a 5. Come on. Natural fucking 20.
Oh.
25.
Needed that.
25. Oh, she's eating out the palm of my hand.
You are such a kind soul. The way you jumped into that arena and tried to help. Oh.
Thank you. I just, I saw those people are so helpless, so weak, small. I just knew I had to do something.
Yes, let's go over a day. We'll go to the execution, but if it gets too much, let's go for a walk.
That's okay. We'll go feed some ducks. I like ducks.
Go feed the ducks. Yeah, there is the river. Let's go to the river.
Okay. Yeah.
Can meet me here at like 9 in the morning?
9 it is. Okay. Yeah. I'll see you here at 9.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
You don't actually physically need to hug me, you know. You can say you go to hug me.
No,
you know?
the DM needs a hug. Hug the DM.
No,
I don't want the next scenes when you're doing kisses and that. You can hug her.
For chat,
It would be
the
aggressive.
player of Vance just literally lunged over the table to hug the DM,
As soon as I turn the corner,
who
I was like,
still looks like he's shaken by this whole situation.
I mean, I think Vance would be too. A big guy that's slightly hugging.
So, yes, you go back to your room, go for a sleep. This is where we will end tonight.
Oh.
Just because we're hitting the 2-hour mark.
Yeah.
That was
And
beautiful.
You just saw me pour that.
So another.
Get fake executed tonight. I was
No.
excited. Oh.
We'll do that
No,
next
well,
time.
that has to be a proper thing. Like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can't rush
He needs to
that.
plan that.
But yes, well done. You're not all executed.
No.
And that took roots. I was, yeah, whatever. We'll talk about sperm later on. But
I like to imagine
Do we
that
have to?
you've pocketed that shot. as
you
well.
still earned it. You
I was
have
going to
it,
say,
right?
you still
I'm-
paid for it.
right.
Unless you got your money back.
I'm just going to make a little note of this. I'm buying more of those. They're useful.
They're very rare. I don't know if they've got any.
This is the
It was
weirdest
just a
man-
random thing that I just made
What?
up on the spot just for a laugh.
Always
Yeah,
have
I'm-
any expensive tavern have at least one weird magical
Yeah.
spirit.
I think I need to
Because
go
I
through the
loved-
creature list
Yeah.
and just find just weird ways to make
Okay,
fermented
but
alcohol.
I've got one of those, but you might not have any more.
Where is that on like your top 10 of weird items you've made on the spot?
That's
That's
definitely on
pretty
top.
high. Yeah, that's pretty
That's gotta
high.
be
I'm
up
not
there,
gonna
right?
lie.
Right, what was it called?
Displace a beast.
Fermented.
sperm. I don't know. It just happened.
I could see you didn't want to say it, but
Yeah,
you also
but it
had
was
to
already
say
there,
it.
so I was like, I have to say it now.
Do you know what I still have?
We're
I
still
still
live.
have- I've not given it to you yet.
Yes.
Still live.
Yeah, just about.
I still have a teddy bear with a thank you
Oh,
note on it.
yeah.
Still have that.
do, yeah.
Oh my god.
Quickly give it before the session ends.
The session has officially ended. The DM
No,
has
it's
said
done.
so.
It's done.
Asmo, just anyone, just set us up on any rate, that's fine. I trust your opinion.
I say Spooder.
Especially after
Spooder.
that session, you should be trusting our opinions anymore.
Yeah, don't
yeah.
trust our opinions after that.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some
Fucking hell.
strange decisions going on there.
No choice.
However, thank you everyone who has watched the stream today. It was a bit random, seriously random, really. But
3 weeks?
3 weeks
3
should
weeks.
be the next
Okay.
one. So we might have I might do some streaming of some games in between. But other than that, yes, 3 weeks time for the next one. I promise I will start properly uploading to YouTube. I've got it all. I just need to get it done.
And the Discord!
And the Discord, I'll get there. Life, you know, everyone knows.
Yeah.
Life
Oh,
gets in the way sometimes. But we'll get there. However, thank you everyone. Chat to you soon. Please follow us on YouTube and Discord as well. And see you in 3 weeks' time.
Thanks, Chad.
Woo!